Okay, I'm filming in my dad's basement, and, like, there's just stuff all over the place, so I was having no idea where to set up my camera, so I'm just gonna set it on this little ledge thing where it's probably gonna fall off and break, and then I will be forced to go on strike for YouTube for about 6 months before I afford a new camera. But there, boom, okay, so, hey, what's up guys, it's your probably not, maybe your favorite YouTuber here. I assume that you are here to either because you're a fellow subscriber and you like my videos, or because you want to know how to survive a Weeping Angel apocalypse. And if you don't know what a Weeping Angel is, then, like, how? How do you not? Okay, I don't know. A Weeping Angel is something from a television series called Doctor Who. If you've never heard of that show, again, how? It's a show about a time traveler who time travels blah 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 blah. It basically takes like 5 hours for you to explain what the show's about. Trust me, I've done it time and time again. But a Weeping Angel is a monster in that show where, well, it's more an alien, I don't know. But basically, it takes the form of a statue, and whenever you are looking at it, it is a statue and it can't move. However, if you take your eyes off it, and if no one is looking at it, it's free to move all at once. It also moves lightning speed for some reason, so even blinking can cause it to move. So here is a basic guide on how to survive the Weeping Angel apocalypse in case if it happens for some reason. First off, pretty much take every step that you need to survive a zombie apocalypse because it's basically the same thing. The Weeping Angel's purpose is that it feeds off the death of its victims. I guess like the Weeping Angels like possess statues or something, but then like even rock can like wear down and stuff like that. So if the Weeping Angel statue bodies are wearing down, then there will be other healthy Weeping Angels that will snap people's necks so that they can invade their bodies and turn them to a statue or something. I don't know. And also, like I said, they feed off the death of their victims. So how they do that is instead of like, I don't know, grabbing a knife and trying to stab them, they instead, if they manage to be able to touch you, they will teleport you back in time, normally far enough so that you're dead by the time the present rolls in. And your tombstone just materializes into existence, and then the Weeping Angel feeds off your death. Just take all those videos that, all those videos about stupid things to do during a zombie apocalypse, clever things to do doing a zombie apocalypse, do all of that. That's the first step. Second step is, of course, practicing your staring contest, because, like I said, just blinking is enough to have a Weeping Angel move 10 feet. Yeah, just practice your staring contest, you know, just stare at a camera. Obviously, however, you can't just stare forever. Well, I guess you could, but it would be very difficult to, and your eyes would dry up and you would probably die. I don't know, you know, the only thing that's impossible is impossibility. Obviously, you might, but probably can't stare at a Weeping Angel for the rest of your entire life. And also, if you were going to, you probably just blink on purpose because you figure, like, what's the point of doing this? Basically, what you need to do is practice how to run away, but of course you can't just turn your back and run away. The Weeping Angel is going to get to you first. So basically, you need a treadmill in the room, like that. But the thing is that you need to practice to run backwards, which is going to be extremely difficult. Hang on, let me turn this thing on. Okay, this is a 0.5 speed. I think I can handle it. So let's go to 1. Alright, simple enough. Let's go to 2. See, it's very simple. It's very simple. Ow. Okay, anyway, so I just want to make it very clear that running backwards is actually a lot harder than running forwards, because like a lot of people think that's just because that that you can't see, like, behind you. So, like, you're always, like, checking behind you and stuff like that. And people think that that's purely why, because it's a pain in your neck. No, it's because of the shape of your feet. You know, like, I would lift my foot up. I'm not really sure if I can lift my foot this high, but, like, you know, like, you have the heel, so it's quite easy to walk forward. But when you have backwards, then basically, like, you've got nothing for the front of your foot. And the entire front of your foot and your toes and all that are taking your place for the heel. So, like, it's like trying to walk backwards with flippers, basically. No, wait, it's the exact opposite. It's like trying to walk forward with flippers, but then how is it, wouldn't it be more difficult to run forward with feet? I don't know. And also, here is something that I always thought of, like, what would happen if you had a weeping angel, like, in your room. You took out your video camera, pressed record, held it with your face so that the weeping angel's in your shot, and then looked away from the weeping angel. This is something that I always thought of. Now hang on, Doctor Who geeks, I'm getting to it, but, like, I always wondered, like, so what would happen if you looked away from a weeping angel but had a camera there? Because at that moment, no one is watching the weeping angel, so the weeping angel is free to move and attack me. But then, like, it can't send the camera back in time. So the camera's gonna fall, like, I don't know, 3 feet to the ground. Weeping Angel might forget to destroy it. And then if someone finds the camera and watches the footage, then what do they see? Like, it is possible that they could just happen to blink at that moment. But then they could just rewatch the footage and just not blink. So, technically, I used to think that holding a video camera in front of you so that the weeping angel's in the shot is a good way to keep the weeping angel stationary without having to have that staring contest. But apparently it has something to do with, like, anything that makes the reflection of an angel becomes itself an angel, which is stupid, because that means that if one weeping angel gets loose, there's going to be like 50 million by the end of tomorrow, because there's going to be mirrors and everything. Of course, there are exceptions. So basically, like, the rule is, like, so, like, if you did video yourself, if someone watched the footage of that video, that angel is a free weeping angel too. The footage of me will still be the same when you're rewatching the footage, but the footage of the angel won't. It will only move when you blink. Probably what you'll see is just me collapse dead, even though nothing is at me. Because basically the angel will be a free angel by itself, and basically it'll only move when the watcher is blinking. And if the weeping angel can manage to get close enough before the footage ends, the weeping angel might be able to, like, climb out of the camera for some reason. I don't know, it's stupid, Whovians were probably just, like, a whole bunch of people came up with the idea that I came up with, and then the Whovians just, the Doctor Who people just came up with that. So there are exceptions. For example, like, if you held a mirror in front of a weeping angel so that the weeping angel is staring directly at the weeping angel in the reflection, and therefore the weeping angel in the mirror is looking at the real weeping angel, then technically, like, that's like one of the main ways to survive if you have a whole crowd of weeping angels coming for you. Just try and trick them into looking at each other in the end, because that way, like, you know, in order for one of them to move, the other one would have to blink, but that requires movement. So, yeah, you pretty much figured it out by now. And also, something about you can't look directly into the weeping angel's eyes, I think. Because then something bad happens. Oh yeah, to wrap it all up, just take everything they know from a zombie apocalypse, remember that. Basically, all they need to know is, like, you know, be prepared, have a lot of food, clothes, water with you, because you're probably going to have to flee your house sooner or later. Like, don't stay in one place for too long, because the weeping angels are eventually going to search that place. Stay in groups, definitely, mainly because, like, if it's you and your friend looking at a weeping angel, you can take turns blinking. But, like, honestly, like, the chances of you both blinking at the exact same time are pretty slim, but still possible. But the more people that you have in your group, the less and less of there being a chance that you're all gonna blink at the precise same time. Although you could just all take turns. You could all just, like, say, like, just, like, one guy's gonna stare at the angel for a minute while the rest tries and figures out or like, you know what, if it's a big enough group, have 2 or 3 different people all staring at the Weeping Angel while everyone else tries to figure out how to get out of it. And that way, like, decreasing the chance of them blinking by accident, because it is possible for you to blink by accident. There are, like, times when, like, of course, like, there are times throughout the day when you blink without even really noticing it. Just practice your running backwards, practice your staring contests. Don't use cameras or video cameras or mirrors at any time, unless if you desperately need to. In that case, you have to hold the mirror at the right angle. If you have multiple Weeping Angels coming for you, make them look at each other. Don't look directly into a Weeping Angel's eyes. They're basically Medusa or something. And, yeah, I think that's basically it. So, if you found this video informative, then please give it a thumbs up so that I know that you enjoyed it. And if you didn't like it at all, which actually I have a hunch that a lot of you won't, you can give it a thumbs down if you want so that I know that you didn't enjoy it. And, you know, leave a comment down below. If you liked it, then leave a comment saying that you liked it and what you liked about it. It's always nice to get a little bit of encouragement. And if you didn't like it, then leave a comment saying what you didn't like about it, I guess. And don't forget to subscribe so that I know when my next video comes out. And I guess I'll see you next time. Bye.